You're ready to close, movers are booked, and then boom, title issue from years ago stops everything. It happened to me. We got through it. Closing happened. It was stressful. Seller made a bunch of money on that sale and was glad she had her experienced realtor on her side. I'm Jana Classy, I'm a realtor here in the Eastern Panhandle, and my contact information is below. Something like this is rare, but just about every sale has some snags and surprises. Selling your home is your chance to build wealth and move up because you probably will make a lot of money from the sale. And wouldn't it be nice if it was a smooth process? But there's more involved than just putting a sign in the yard and waiting for offers. There's cost involved. There's snags that inevitably pop up and moments that feel like hurdles. But even with all that, real estate is one of the best ways to grow your wealth. And keep in mind, the important thing is what you walk away with after the costs. One of the larger costs is probably going to be real estate commissions. And nowadays it operates a little different because what typically happens now is you negotiate with your realtor what you're going to pay her to sell your house, and then decide how much or if you're going to contribute toward the buyer agent commissions. But let me tell you, if you do that, you're going to have a lot more buyers that are qualified to buy your home because many don't have the out-of-pocket cash after they pay all the other expenses, down payment, lender fees, all that. But that is something you'll go over and negotiate with your realtor. A second thing to consider is your loan payoff. Your mortgage is going to be paid off at closing, and some lenders charge a small fee for that. And in rare cases, there might be a prepayment penalty. So it's worth checking with your lender so you don't have any surprises there. The next thing is capital gains tax, and it doesn't apply to everyone. But if your home has gone up in value, and in this market, chances are it has, you might owe taxes when you sell. Most homeowners qualify for the exclusion of $250,000 for individuals, $500,000 for couples. But it's a good idea to be aware of this because if it's an investment property or you've lived there less than 2 years, you may very well owe some taxes on that sale. Another thing people don't take into the mix is the updates needed in the house, like painting, staging, landscaping. That's going to make a big difference in how quickly your home sells and for how much. It is a worthy investment. And very likely you'll get that money back when you sell. Also, you're going to be paying the seller side title fees or attorney fees. And that covers things like document preparation, title search. Also, you'll pay transfer taxes. In this area, that's about $7.70 per thousand. For a $300,000 sale, that's $2,310. When I meet with clients, I always do a net sheet laying out all those costs so you'll know what to expect. And so those are the type of cost to be prepared for. Next, expect there to be snags along the way. For example, a lender might request a last-minute document from the buyer, and then that's going to delay settlement for a few days. Or there could be an issue with the title. I had a case a few years ago where a previous title company forgot to record a document, and it wasn't discovered until the title search for the current sale. So we had to delay settlement until it was resolved. It was a headache at the time, but we got through it, and everything turned out okay in the end. Another thing that surprises a lot of sellers is the results of the home inspection, because a lot of people think there is absolutely nothing wrong with their home, but a home inspector always finds stuff. You can possibly get around this issue by having your own inspection before the sale, then fix some things, and then offer the inspection to potential buyers. A lot of times they forego getting their own inspection. There's a lot of elements involved in a home sale. There's the home inspector, the lender, settlement company, and your realtor acts as the director of all this. So things get scheduled, monitored, and handled if snags come up. That's a big part of what you are paying your realtor for. odds are there's going to be snags, whether it's negotiating repairs after the inspection, sorting out title issues, waiting for the buyer's lender to finalize paperwork. So, what surprises people most about selling their home? It's the costs and the occasional snags and the emotional ups and downs. But you know what? Real estate remains one of the most popular ways to grow your wealth. And with the right preparation and mindset, you'll get through the process. So, what about you? Have you sold a home before? And what surprised you the most? I'd love to hear some of your comments. And if you are thinking of selling, check out my other videos. Lots of tips and advice there. And please don't forget to subscribe and share. Thanks for tuning in. And, have a great week. I'll see you.